How are you, Fred?
I'm doing good. How you doing? The Barnacle on suicide watch?
No, I don't think he's on. He sounded a little depressed, didn't he?
Hey, come on, get over it, you know? Suspend him for a couple of weeks, you know?
You're on vacation.
Well, I've been fired from jobs, you know?
A couple of months, Fred.
A couple of months.
Could be again.
Yeah, man, get over it.
You should be fired now.
We want the happy-go-lucky Barnacle back.
Well, I think this is a little more serious than getting, blown out of the railroad or something. You? I mean, it's
out of the screw factory.
Yeah, it's affected out of the bolt factory. I mean, it's affected his whole.
Because you threaded a screw right hand instead of left hand.
I really think you ought to be on suicide watch.
Well, that Barnacle was your friend.
He's a great guy. But he sounded depressed today, you know. I don't like to hear that.
I want him to go over to the newsroom there and get together with these people and make amends.
Maybe he should just quit smoking in his office, you know.
He was all upset because this punk in Boston, Howie Carr, was on the radio screaming. He wrote a column in a rival paper. He was on the radio screaming that I wasn't going to. I don't know what I have to do with this, but I wasn't going to live long enough to see my son graduate from high school. But I am going to live long enough to see Riddick Bowe put his penis back in Howie Carr's wife's mouth.
That's just not necessary. That is not necessary. So,
was there some suggestion of that?
That Riddick Bowe has put his penis in Howie Carr's wife's mouth?
It's on the net.
It's on the network. Absolutely.
Why don't you wake up?
Yeah, please.
Well, I don't surf the net, you know.
No.
You're making us depressed.
You really are getting us upset, Fred.
I am.
Yeah. So, Chuck, what's going on? 25 for the hour here, the Hour 20 program. Without going into any details to further exacerbate the problem, if you are some punk who has a radio program or whatever, and you're gonna and you want to make fun of me, that's fine. You can say anything about me you want. Leave my kid out of it.
Good.
Because if you involve my child in it, then I'm going to respond. And when I respond, it's going to be personal and ugly. So don't whine about it. Just leave Wyatt out of it. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind anybody making fun of me. It's fine. But you carry it too far, and somebody will come see you. That's all. So let's just confine your remarks to me. Leave my son out of it. Period. Because I won't put up with it. And then don't start calling your lawyers and whining and threatening to sue me. Come on and sue me then. Let's go to court.
Sure.
I mean, you just get laughed out of. It's just absurd. Now, this is a true story. And this, it may or may not. You may or may not think it's funny. I don't know whether you will or not. Should I tell this story or should I?
Try me. Go.
Well, I told you that you know the story.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Somebody said something about me on the radio in Boston that annoyed me. And so Barnacle called me and told me that this was a few days ago. And so I was mildly annoyed. And I got to think about it, I got more annoyed. So I wanted to be sure about it, so I had Lupica. So I don't know how to get a hold of Barnacle. So Lupica called Barnacle. And he asked Barnacle, he said, did so-and-so say this about Imus? And Barnacle said, yeah. Lupica said, did you hear him say it? Barnacle said, well, no, a friend of mine heard him and called me and told me. Oh, God. I mean, you got to just, you got to stop.
Well.
Barnacle's got to, by the way, I love him. He's got to drop it. He's got to develop a sense of humor about it. We've all got to move on. It's over, and
it is over.
It is over. So.
Thank goodness.
There's more things that we should be concerned about, and he's not a horrible guy at all. He's a good guy. He's a very decent guy.
Oh, absolutely.
He made a hideous mistake, but let's drop it, and he's got to drop it and stop whining about it. I mean, I realize it's not pleasant, and having been in the crosshairs myself, it's not pleasant. But there comes a point where you have to have a sense of humor about it. You just can't. I don't care what it is.
Look forward. Look down that line, baby.
Well, no, a friend of mine called me and I wasn't that barking with all those jokes, was it?
Same guy, how'd you know?
So I, one hopes that his friend was right, but whatever. But still, just leave my kid out of it. I'm serious about that. So, I mean, for example, I say horrible things about Howard Stern. I would never say anything about his children. He has 3 daughters who are lovely kids, by the way. So, I mean, there's a big difference. 22 till the hour here on the... in fact, cute kids. 22 till the hour here on the Imus Morning program. Delbert me. So, anyway, that's all. So, there's well, I'm not going to get into any names here this morning, but there's a guy threatening to sue me for something I said about him on the air yesterday. And let me just say this in response to that. Come on, Chicky.
Come on, Chicky.
Get your lawyers and bring it on.
You feeling froggy? No, bitch.
You feel froggy? Just jump big time on the iMan.
That's it. Game on.
If you want to say, if you're going to take shots at me, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Leave my son out of it. Period. I mean, that's just if you're gonna if you employ my kid in any way and anything to do with me, then I'm going to respond, and it's going to be ugly and personal.
Oh yeah.
And Jimmy the Wags, speaking of him, and Vinny Pepitone will come to your house before it's over. So just don't do it. You can attack me, that's fine. You can say whatever you want. It's fair game. You can say whatever you want to say about me.
Big boy.
Leave my son out of it. I mean, all of the horrible things we've said all over the years about Howard Stern would never even consider talking about his kids, who happen to be charming little girls who are delightful. Well, but you don't even need to say that, for example. But I mean, it's off limits. So, don't call somebody here at CBS and threaten me, you fat punk, because bring it on. If you got the money, bring it on.
Yeah, the money in.
I'll be happy to go to court with you anytime. Don't write stuff in the newspaper and shoot your mouth on a radio about my kid. Just keep it. Just don't get into it, because I'm going to respond.
Newspaper.
And it was mild what I responded about yesterday. That was mild.
That was nothing. Taste.
Because I'll get ugly personal. I got 50 million listeners, and you have 20,000.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just absurd. This is really funny. So I call Lupica, and I say, ask Barnacle's one that called me and told me about this. I say, you heard this. I said, call Barnacle, make sure this happens. So he calls Barnacle, and Lupica says, did this person say this about Don? And Barnacle said, yeah. And Lupica said, well, did you hear it? Barnacle said, well, no, a friend of mine called me.
I get it.
A friend of mine called and told me. So assuming all that's true,
yeah.
That's the way it is. So, I mean, it's just absurd. Anyway, Richard Sandomir, so that's the policy. Richard Sandomir in the New York Times, the bald-headed stooge, by the way, attacking my friend Russ and Monica. It's 9 o'clock. For your information, time is in the morning on WFII Columbus, the new talk radio, 1230 FYI.
CNN Radio News, I'm Harry Beadle. 6 American...
14 minutes till the hour. Here in the Imus in the morning program. Howie Carr and this jockey in Boston is threatening to sue me because he wrote in his column and he said on the radio that he didn't think I'd live long enough to see. He said, what did he say? I won't live long enough to see how Wyatt graduated from high school, which...
Is that a death threat?
Sounded threatening, yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
And so then I said something fairly hideous about his wife, which I probably shouldn't have said. I probably should have confined it to him. Because I was like thinking about it.
So we're angry.
So what I really meant to say was it had to do with Howie's mouth as opposed to his wife's. And I do regret insulting his wife because I don't know his wife, and I should leave her out of it. And what he said about me really wasn't specifically directed at Wyatt, because had it been, I would have gone up there and kicked his ass. So I feel badly about it. Feel a little bad about it. But didn't that insulting his wife? Didn't want.
But was it a threat? I mean, was he saying you won't live long enough to
he's a fat
get out of town by sundown type of thing?
He's a fat punk, and he should keep his mouth shut. And if he has enough guts, he should sue me, which and bring it on, sweetheart. And please get Alan Dershowitz, because David boys would like to eat him for lunch. There's 12 minutes till he happens.
And now, Imus in the morning, 2024, with Mark Reed.
Rosado Deal swung on in line. There's a base hit center field. Rounding third, Jeter, he will score. It's a base hit and an RBI for Bernie. And the Yankees take a 3-0 lead.
Yankees steamroll the Royals. Good morning, Mike Brainwood Sports. John Sterling, the call, WABC. The sportscast sponsored by Hackensack University Medical Center. Win number 91. Another Yankee pummeling, 7-1 over the Royals in KC. Winning pitcher David Cone, his 18th win, most in the majors, and he's glad to win in August.
I knew this would be a tough month for me, and so far it's gone fairly well.
August always his toughest month.
That does sort of sound like a death threat, doesn't it?
You won't live to see your son graduate?
Yeah.
Yes.
On the fat punk Howie Carr.
That's the way I took it.
I mean, is that what he intended? I don't know. That's what it sounds.
Kind of troubling, doesn't it?
Your comments, though, were excellent. You're taking responsibility for your action, but you want to move on. You misled some people. While David Cone won, Randy Johnson lost.
And you regret your action.
Absolutely. There's remorse. 4-0 Astros.